Yes. So, luckily I was in a store where they could 20 feet away had just gone through that for 2 years. So I could at least say here, ask this person or ask this person. I'm not saying it's going
Yeah.
to be easy, and it's actually going to be harder and it's going to get worse. And you're going to be, what happens is everybody says, why are you doing this? Why? Everything was fine. No different than me leaving, right? Why? And still, and sometimes I ask myself that when I'm having a challenging day.
Right.
But at the same time, that it can be better, and it should be better, right? And the customer deserves it. And at the end of the, like the last 6 to 12 months when I was working at that Toyota store, it was especially like a stark contrast because now this is basically like a startup at AccuTrade, but it got really easy to where there was so much automation. I guess it was getting bored. You're looking for things to disrupt, and the service drive was a big target because of all the huge revenue. And I'm like, there's, we start off with 3,000 ROs in 2016 or 17 or whatever. I stopped advertising in sales and I took it down to like 20 grand or whatever, which was a tenth of what it was, and moved a large portion of that over to fixed ops because I wasn't trying to save money. I was just trying to grow that business. And now they're running 5,800 to 6,000 ROs out of that same service drive.
Wow.
And they don't, I think that with the technicians, the one thing the technology can do, because a lot of people say, well, you replace me with robots, and there's certain things that not everybody wants to be doing, but it's mostly the downtime. And and Russell, I might have shared this with you, but I've got an FJ Cruiser that I work on myself, which is, my wife tells me isn't the best use of my time, but I started tinkering around with it, and I was putting this different nav system into it because it's an older truck, and I ended up taking the whole dash apart, right? So it's laid out all over my driveway. A 4-hour job turns into an 11-hour job for me. And, it's still not put back correctly, but every time that my wife kept coming out, she's like, hey, what are you doing? Are you coming in for dinner? I go, I'm just lost my train of thought. Hold on a second. I forget where I was. And then I got to like go back and retrace my steps over and over again. So as I was going to lunch with Eric Torres, one of our technicians, I said, hey, when you're doing that, you're working on a car, you got dash pulled apart or wiring harnesses, and the ASMs come back and they're asking you questions. How do you get back mentally to, where you were? Because I said, I was working on this thing and it took me like 45 minutes to get back to go, okay, here's where I was. I go, and then about 60 minutes after that, somebody comes out, my daughter goes, hey, and takes me off track. And he starts like grinding his teeth and he goes, are you trying to mess with me? I'm like, we're going Longhorn. I go, no. Why? He goes, Brian, you don't have any idea how painful that is for all of us. And he goes, I guess nobody's ever said it like that. And I go, that has to just kill productivity. He's like, his face getting red. And he goes, that crushes it. He goes, and nobody talks about that, but yeah, he goes, and then they're saying, why can't you still, exceed your labor time guide or do all these other things? And I'm like, okay, I get it. I said, so do we have a technician problem? Or if we eliminated that, would we have a technician problem? He goes, no. Now this is from him, right? And of course I've asked all the other ones because I'm trying to make sure I'm not crazy. But so then I'm like, if I could just eliminate that, the interruptions, all the things that could be preloaded, if we do a drivability concern thing on the BDC, we check it in. That's why I was drilling into it with you on that. It was like 6 months ago, step by step, and everybody's like, why do you want to know this so bad from when they get out of the car to when they get to the ASM? Why is this? They not checking the miles, not triple checking. How's it titled? Is it in the DMS the same way? Duplicate entries, spouse's name. Those paper cuts will cause us to bleed out. And then we wouldn't be able to take an appointment.
Gosh, so well said, man. So well said. What a Hello, everybody. Here's a quick word for you all. We know electric vehicles are increasing around the nation, actually around the world. The question we ask ourselves is, are we to fear the EV adoption and what it'll do to fixed operations? So we decided not to speculate, but to gather real data to see how electric vehicles will affect and change fixed operations in the future. Our service department is going to remain the profit center in the future. Find out at NADA 2023 in our workshop how electric vehicles will change fixed operations. We look forward to seeing you there.